Hi everyone, welcome to my craft room. This is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and this is Back to Basics Stampin' Up Style, and this is part 6. And today I am going to show you how to create this background stamp and also how to create a gradient look on your sentiments and how to line them up using a Stamp-a-ma-jig. So let's get started today. You're going to use a basic card, and it's Whisper White, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then you're going to need a piece that's 2 inches by 4 1/4, and another piece that's 4 by 1 1/4. And let's begin by stamping the background first. And I want a softer look, so I'm going to stamp off to create this look. Now the stamp set I'm using is this little flurry here from Timeless Treasures, and then for the congratulations we're going to use Guy Greetings, which is this congratulations up here. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use some Blackberry Bliss, and it's going to be a little messy on my beautiful little grid paper, but that's okay. So I want this to look soft, so I'm going to stamp it off first and then begin stamping my background. And you want them to look kind of like a wallpaper, so you want it to be continuous. Stamp some of it off of the page and some on to the page. And so we'll just randomly stamp off and then stamp onto the page, just to give it that background. I love this little flourish here. It's really, really pretty. And then I think just maybe one more in this little corner here, and then we have a beautiful background. So the next thing that we're going to do is, oh, here's a tip on cleaning your stamps. Because this is dark too, I like to clean them right away, but you can use a baby wipe. I don't know if I told you that before, but this is a very quick and easy way to clean your stamps. And I kind of pat it a little bit after, and then wait till it dries before you use it again. And you can use a paper towel actually if you need to use it again, and just press it on the paper towel to dry it real quick. Okay, so now we're going to put this aside, and I'm going to grab the Stamp-a-ma-jig. So the Stamp-a-ma-jig comes with this little plastic sheet, and this is the other part. Now this isn't the Stamp-a-ma-jig from Stampin' Up. They do carry it, but I've had this for many years. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use the Stamp-a-ma-jig, and this time this little piece of plastic I'm going to line up with the top grid up here, and then the handle, this little corner here, will go into the corner of the plastic. I'm going to ink up my stamp and set that in the corner, stamp down and stamp back up. And so this creates a little template. So now I'm going to grab my piece of paper. I'm going to also line it up on the grid line. I'm going to use some post-it tape just to hold it on the edge so it doesn't move around. This is a good little tip because this is a small piece. And then we're going to use this template for our stamping. So hopefully I'm going to get this straight, and I try to use this edge to line it up. That's where I want to place it. Bring your handle back in and line it up. Then you remove this plastic again, and I'm going to ink up my stamp again because I want the first one to be the darkest. So you're going to set that down into the corner, stamp, and then lift up, and that's our first one. Then we're going to move this underneath, line it up where you want it, bring our handle back in and line it up with the edge, move our template out of there. Do not re-ink if you want the gradient look. Then we're going to stamp that down, lift it, and then we're going to do it one more time. And line it up, Bring our handle back in place, remove our template again, and do one more time. Stamp it. And so we have 3 different gradient, like the gradient look to that. So we're ready to put it on our card. I'm going to move my ink out of the way and my stamp. And then on this piece, I'm going to grab some of my Blackberry Bliss ribbon here, and I'm just going to cut a piece. And I'm going to use our Stampin' Up stapler. I want these both to be going the same way, so I'm going to cut this going that way. I may have to still cut it if I got too much here. And then wrap that around the end. And then just use your stapler here and staple it on, just like that. And now I'm ready to attach it, and let me grab my snail. I would use my fast fuse, but I ran out and I'm waiting for my order to come in. Actually, it's supposed to be here tomorrow. And we're going to center it and attach it to the Blackberry Bliss here. And I'm going to grab some dimensionals real quick. I think I ran out. I need another package here. So I'm going to grab my Stampin' Dimensionals. And we're going to put them on the back of here. And I'm usually pretty generous because I want this to lay flat and even. I don't want the center caving in. And we're going to remove the backing. And here, grab our card front and set it on the front here. And there you have it. A really pretty, quick, easy card. And the technique for the Stamp-a-ma-jig, you can use that Stamp-a-ma-jig to line up all your sentiments, to put one in the middle of your card, anywhere you want it. There's so many uses for that Stamp-a-ma-jig. It comes in really handy. So I hope you like the techniques in the tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. If you need any supplies for this card, you can go to my blog at stampinwiththemore.com. Thanks everyone. Have a blessed day. Bye.